The WNBA has seen its fair share of talent over the years, with many players leaving an indelible mark on the game. Legends have graced the court, showcasing their skills and inspiring countless fans around the world. But then came Caitlin Clark, a name that would soon become synonymous with excellence and excitement. From the moment she stepped onto the professional stage, everything changed. Her presence was felt immediately, and it was clear that she was no ordinary rookie. Game attendance, through the roof. Fans were eager to witness her magic firsthand, filling arenas to capacity, TV ratings, higher than ever. Viewers tuned in from all over, captivated by her every move on the court. Caitlin Clark wasn't just a rookie, she was a phenomenon. Clark's impact was immediate, and her talent was undeniable. Fans flocked to see this young star in action, eager to be part of the excitement she brought to the game. They'd watched her dominate in college, where she had already made a name for herself with her incredible performances. Now, they couldn't get enough of her in the WNBA. Her transition to the professional league was seamless, and she continued to dazzle. Teams were selling out arenas. The buzz was undeniable. Everyone wanted to see Caitlin Clark in action. Caitlin Clark was the hottest ticket in town. Her games were must-see events, drawing fans from far and wide. The energy in the arenas was electric. Every game was a spectacle, with fans on the edge of their seats. Fans were on their feet, captivated by Clark's every move. Her ability to control the game and make jaw-dropping plays was unparalleled. Her passes were no-look dimes, threading the needle with precision and flair. Her shots were pure magic, often leaving defenders and fans alike in awe. She was a highlight reel waiting to happen, with every game providing a new set of unforgettable moments. And the fans couldn't get enough. Caitlin Clark had arrived, and she was here to stay, and the WNBA would never be the same. Her influence on the game was profound, and her legacy was just beginning. Caitlin Clark wasn't just filling seats, she was creating a phenomenon that transcended the game itself. Her presence on the court was magnetic, drawing in fans from all walks of life, eager to witness her extraordinary talent in person. She was forcing teams to rethink their venues. The usual arenas were no longer sufficient to accommodate the massive influx of fans wanting to see her play. Teams had to strategize and plan for larger spaces to meet the unprecedented demand. The Chicago Sky, known for their intimate arena, had to make a change. Their usual venue, while cozy and familiar, simply couldn't handle the sheer number of fans clamoring to see Clark in action. The demand to see Clark play was off the charts. Tickets were selling out faster than ever, and fans were lining up hours before the games, hoping to snag a last-minute seat. So, they moved their game against the Indiana Fever to a much larger stage, the United Center. It wasn't just Chicago. This move was a clear indication of Clark's immense popularity and the need for bigger venues to host her games. Atlanta and Washington followed suit. These cities recognized the Clark effect and knew they had to upgrade their venues to accommodate the growing number of fans. They knew what Caitlin Clark brought to the table. Her electrifying performances and charismatic presence were a major draw, turning casual viewers into die-hard fans. Fans were clamoring for tickets. The excitement was palpable, with people willing to go to great lengths to secure a spot in the stands. These teams upgraded their arenas to accommodate the Clark craze. The investment in larger venues was a testament to her drawing power and the economic boost she brought to the league. The message was clear. Caitlin Clark was box office gold. Her ability to attract fans was unparalleled, making her a valuable asset to any team she played for. The move to larger venues was a testament to Clark's drawing power. It wasn't just about the game, it was about the experience of being part of something bigger, something special. She was bringing in crowds that the WNBA hadn't seen before. Her influence was reshaping the landscape of women's basketball, setting new standards for attendance and fan engagement. Her popularity was translating into real, tangible results. Merchandise sales were skyrocketing and her jerseys were flying off the shelves, further solidifying her status as a superstar. The league was taking notice. The WNBA recognized the unique opportunity Clark presented and was eager to capitalize on her growing fame. And so were the sponsors. Companies saw the potential in aligning their brands with Clark, leading to increased sponsorship deals and partnerships. Caitlin Clark wasn't just changing the game on the court. Her impact was felt in every aspect of the sport, from ticket sales to merchandise, and even in the way teams approached their marketing strategies. She was changing the business of basketball. Her influence extended beyond the hardwood, reshaping the economic landscape of the sport and setting a new precedent for future stars. Caitlin Clark's arrival coincided with a landmark moment for the WNBA, a $2.2 billion media rights deal. Coincidence? I think not. Clark's star power undoubtedly played a role in attracting this massive investment. Networks saw the excitement she generated. They knew she was a game changer. This media deal was a game changer for the entire league. It meant more exposure, more resources, and more opportunities for all WNBA players. And it wouldn't have been possible without the Caitlin Clark effect. She was the face of a new era in women's basketball. This influx of money meant bigger salaries, better travel arrangements, and enhanced marketing for the league. The WNBA was finally getting the recognition it deserved, and it was all thanks in part to the electrifying presence of Caitlin Clark. 2.2 billion reasons. That's the Caitlin Clark effect. Now, not everyone was thrilled with all the attention showered on Caitlin Clark. While her talent and charisma were undeniable, some felt that the spotlight was too narrowly focused. This sentiment was echoed by many within the basketball community who believed that the sport thrived on the collective efforts of all its players, not just one standout star. Angel Reese, another rising star, voiced her opinion. She was not just another player, she was a force to be reckoned with on the court, and her voice carried weight. Reese's perspective was rooted in her own experiences and the challenges she faced in her journey to the top. She argued that women's basketball wasn't about just one player. It was about the teamwork, the strategy, and the collective effort that made the game so compelling. Reese emphasized that every player brought something unique to the table, and it was this diversity of talent that made the WNBA so exciting to watch. And she had a point. The fans, the coaches, and the players themselves knew that the beauty of the game lay in its unpredictability and the myriad of stories that unfolded each season. It wasn't just about one player's journey, but about the collective narrative of the league. The WNBA was filled with incredible talent. From seasoned veterans to fresh rookies, each player had a story worth telling. The league was a melting pot of skills, backgrounds, and personalities, all contributing to the rich tapestry of women's basketball. Reese's comments sparked a debate. Was the media doing a disservice to the sport by focusing too much on a single player? Or was this focus a natural consequence of Clark's exceptional performances? The discussions were passionate, with valid points on both sides. Was too much focus being placed on a single player, or was Caitlin Clark's popularity a tide that lifted all boats? Her presence undoubtedly brought more eyes to the sport, but it also raised questions about the balance of attention. Or was Caitlin Clark's popularity a tide that lifted all boats? Her electrifying performances drew in fans who might not have otherwise watched women's basketball, potentially benefiting the entire league. It was a double-edged sword with both positive and negative implications. It was a valid question. The balance between celebrating individual brilliance and recognizing the collective effort was delicate. The debate highlighted the evolving dynamics within the WNBA and the broader sports community. And it highlighted the changing landscape of the WNBA. The league was no longer just about the games, it was about the stories, the rivalries, and the personalities that made it unique. The WNBA was becoming a platform where multiple narratives could coexist. Reese, with her own impressive skills and outspoken personality, was a valuable asset to the league. Her ability to speak her mind and challenge the status quo made her a role model for many young athletes. She represented a new generation of players who were not afraid to voice their opinions. Her rivalry with Clark, though sometimes contentious, only added to the excitement surrounding the WNBA. It was a storyline that fans followed closely, adding another layer of intrigue to the games. Their competitive spirit pushed each other to new heights, making every matchup a must-watch event. It was a reminder that the league was bigger than any one player. The debate raged on. Fans and analysts alike continued to discuss the implications of focusing on individual stars versus the collective team effort. It was a conversation that would likely continue for years to come, but one thing was clear. The WNBA was now a stage where multiple narratives could coexist, and multiple stars could shine. The league's future was bright, with a new generation of players ready to take the spotlight and create their own legacies. The diversity of talent and stories ensured that the WNBA would remain a captivating and dynamic league for years to come. You know, it's pretty remarkable how one player can change the entire landscape of a league. Caitlin Clark has done just that. Her incredible talent and relentless drive have not only elevated her team, but also raised the bar for everyone around her. It's as if the league has been infused with new energy, new excitement, and you can see it in the way games are played now. The intensity, the passion, it's all on another level. Caitlin's influence is undeniable and, well, it's safe to say the league will never be the same again. In Caitlin Clark's rookie year, she burst onto the scene with an undeniable impact. Her scoring ability, court vision, and leadership were evident from day one. She didn't just meet expectations, she shattered them, setting a new standard for what a rookie could achieve. Her performances quickly made her a household name, and fans couldn't get enough of her electrifying style of play. Caitlin Clark has transcended the basketball court to become a cultural icon. Her influence extends beyond sports, inspiring young athletes and fans alike. She's a role model, not just for her basketball skills, but for her work ethic, determination, and grace under pressure. Caitlin's impact can be seen in the increased interest in women's basketball and the growing number of young girls picking up a basketball, dreaming of following in her footsteps. Caitlin Clark's presence in the WNBA has lifted all players in the league. Her competitive spirit and high standards push her teammates and opponents to elevate their game. She brings more attention to the league, resulting in higher viewership and greater support for women's basketball. Caitlin's success is a testament to the talent in the WNBA and a beacon of hope for the future of the sport. The Caitlin Clark era is officially underway, and it promises to be a thrilling ride. With her at the helm, the future of women's basketball looks brighter than ever. Caitlin's journey is just beginning, and fans are eagerly anticipating what she will accomplish next. As she continues to break records and set new benchmarks, one thing is clear: Caitlin Clark is here to stay, and her legacy is only just starting to take shape.